I'm just reporting on what you're doing.
Oh, you're a journalist.
Yes.
He's not a journalist.
Let's also remember...
Rebel News. Can we put an Extinction Rebellion logo on that?
No, if it's going to get you to talk to us, then why not?
I think you're an absolute disgrace.
Okay. Avi Mini here for Rebel News in Melbourne, Australia. The past week, this lovely bunch have been camping out right here in Carlton Gardens. It's been a week of what they call climate action to spread awareness about the climate emergency. The problem is that this bunch have taken up a couple of controversial tactics that seem a little hypocritical. So we're here today to find out why they're such hypocrites. How are you doing?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Are you feeling like this was a successful week?
I think it was, yes.
Do you think Melburnians are now you've opened hearts and minds by blocking the city off all week?
I think they might start thinking about it.
Guys, can I just ask you a quick question? Have these lot convinced you that climate emergency is really important now that they've blocked the city off all week for you?
No, not one bit.
Seriously, what's wrong with you?
What's wrong with me?
The world is ending.
When's it ending?
Don't you think when you lock down the city like that, people are not talking about climate, they're talking about the a-holes that are stopping them from getting in and out of work? Is that not?
Yeah, we don't do this with the expectation that, everyone is going to be our friend about it. We're doing it because we have no further options available to us.
You could do it without blocking off the city.
Yeah, but then we'd be ignored.
Honestly, I don't think anyone actually cares.
About what?
About any of this, People just want to get on with their lives, to be honest.
Does it help your cause, though, that the only reason why people are not ignoring you is because they're angry at you?
Yeah, I think it does.
Do you think so far this week has been successful?
Absolutely.
Yeah? Do you think you've changed some hearts and minds?
I hope so.
Yeah. Last night we lost 2 tables because they couldn't get here on time. And that's about it. If they want to protest, very well. I'm all with them. But they can go and sit in the Parliament House and disrupt the...
Last Friday, you guys drove a diesel truck, into the centre of the CBD.
Yeah.
Forcing hundreds of vehicles to burn petrol for hours until police bring a diesel.
Don't really allow a lot of space for it.
I asked, so can you answer that?
Yes, I have.
I've got no comment.
You're complaining that I talk too much, but you don't want to answer.
I used to be a climate scientist. It's a huge deal.
You used to be a climate scientist?
Yes. I used to work for Ernst & Young, a company in the city, for the climate change and sustainability team.
Do you think that makes people of Melbourne turn around and go, oh wow, climate emissions is really a problem, I need to do something? Or do you think they turn around and go, these guys are full of crap?
That is indeed a very good question. Let's take a minute to respond because it's complicated.
In another way, how would you do it?
I'm not the one protesting. I just wouldn't do it the one way that I'm advocating against.
Give us an alternative and we will listening to you.
Anything but burning diesel.
I didn't bring a pen and paper, so all of this information might overwhelm me and make my position to answer your questions difficult.
But you're a scientist. It should come pretty naturally.
Why don't you actually listen?
I'm happy to listen. He says he doesn't want to talk.
Yeah, you just want to talk.
I don't want to talk. I got questions.
It caused gridlock in the middle of the city, right?
Yeah.
Which is no fossil fuels being burnt.
They're literally standing there in gridlock burning.
The city doesn't need cars or trucks.
So why did they need to do it? Why did they need to use a truck?
To show the community.
The aim of this interview is to intimidate you to the point
that
you
come on, mate.
You say stuff that looks bad.
I'm speaking the truth.
Yeah, I know. But
he can talk. Let him talk. He's an adult.
Yeah.
I'm intimidating. John, come on.
Beautiful. Are you working for the police?
Help us rather than
maybe not diesel trucks. Not diesel trucks. Can we cut diesel out? If we're protesting against the use of diesel, let's not use diesel trucks to make a point because everybody will call us hypocrites. How about we start there?
You're welcome to join us when we plan the next action.
We heard earlier this week that one of the organisers drives a cement truck. Do you think that's a bit hypocritical?
No.
How is that not hypocritical?
Well, I mean, the inventor of the light bulb worked by candlelight. We're defined by the strictures of the society in which we live, and I don't think the fact that we have to engage and participate in them to live should preclude us from working to change it.
The guy who developed the light bulb was not against the candle. He wasn't advocating against the candle. He just wanted to perfect it and make it better. You are advocating against, and you are advocating for people to lose their job. That is called hypocrisy.
So you're saying they don't have jobs, they're not working? Is that what you're saying?
Most of them, except the organiser. He drives a cement truck. That is the definition of hypocrisy.
Maybe we need to go and
Don't agree with that, and I
interview.
don't.
Do you think he should quit?
No.
This guy is a right winger who is trying to make us look bad.
I'm just walking the path. Stop bullying me.
One of the things that are important for Extinction Rebellion is that we are non-hierarchical. What does this mean? No individual is supposed to or should have any power over any other individual. So they should not impose.
He thinks he's a journalist, he's not a
You've been
journalist.
asked by about 3 people
Yeah.
to not do this. I'm
Please
media
don't do
messaging.
it. Yeah.
Can you please not?
Extinction Rebellion is a decentralized movement. So we don't have a leader that we all follow like zealots. No. One last thing.
Does he have
Asked 3
permission?
times to not.
Hold on, I swear that before he told me,
No individual is supposed to or should have any power over any other individual, so they should not impose.
so who's that woman telling him what to do?
I'm media messaging.
I often get called all sorts of nasty names, sometimes pushed and other times violently attacked at these events. Sticks and stones can break my bones, words, they never hurt me. But Ezra doesn't let me come to these without security anymore. Now this security is only funded by your generosity at home at journalistdefencefund.com. If you're willing, you're able, please chip in. It's what funds our work. It ensures that I can come in with a cameraman, with security, the editors, and all the great staff that make this possible. Journalistdefencefund.com. We can't do it without you. How you going, guys? Are you here for the...
No.
Nah.
We're a bit confused about what's all going on.
You guys just look like you were here for the... I want to stand here and apologise for assuming that you were part of this.
Completely fine.
Was it a successful week, you reckon?
Your videos.
I'm good, aren't I? Do you like my videos?
They're very interesting.
I used to be in the oil field, and I can tell you all those flags, all that ink is all oil-based. So, there you go. What do they want?
I don't think they know, bro. They don't know. They don't know. Bro, I know what the problem is. Your skateboard is not eco-friendly.
I don't know about that.
100%, bro. 100%. Ask this lot. You need to try that with a diesel truck.
The diesel truck.
It's more eco-friendly. If you enjoyed this report, make sure to like, comment and share, because the mainstream media will not do as good of a job as rebelnews.com. And then make sure to head over to rebelstore.com.au to get yourself some of that epic new merch. And finally, before YouTube manages to fully deplatform us, head over to afteryoutube.com and sign up so you never, ever miss one of our reports.